If there's one thing Karen never learned, it's the meaning of boundaries. My ranch sits right beside the HOA subdivision, and for years she's acted like my land was just an extension of her playground. But last month, she decided to outdo herself. I woke up on a Saturday morning to a rumbling sound that shook the ground. When I looked out my window, I couldn't believe my eyes. 10 charter buses were lined up down the road, full of people in matching t shirts. Karen stood at the front like a parade marshal, waving her clipboard, directing drivers toward my gate. I stepped outside and called out, "What's going on?" Karen grinned like she owned the world. "The HOA is hosting a community festival today. We needed extra space, and your ranch is perfect. Don't worry, you'll hardly notice us." I laughed. "Oh, I'll notice. Because nobody's setting foot on my land without my say-so." Her smile vanished. "You don't have a choice. The buses are already here." But what Karen hadn't planned on was the heavy steel gate I'd installed last year, reinforced, padlocked, and surrounded by no trespassing signs. The drivers tried inching forward, but they had nowhere to go. Traffic started backing up, horns blaring. Dozens of frustrated families pressed against the bus windows, wondering why they weren't moving. Karen stormed over me. "Open the gate. You're ruining everything." I pulled out my phone and snapped a picture of the chaos. "No, Karen, you're ruining your own party by planning it on land you don't own." That's when the sheriff's cruisers rolled up. Karen rushed toward them, waving her arms. "Arrest him. He's blocking community access." The sheriff took one look at my deed, shook his head, and turned to Karen. "Ma'am, this isn't community land. You've trespassed by even bringing traffic here. Now, you need to move these buses before you get cited." For the next hour, Karen scrambled, trying to redirect 10 full buses down narrow neighborhood streets while angry guests shouted at her through open windows. My land stayed untouched, while her festival collapsed before it even began. By sunset, the road was clear. I leaned against a locked gate, smiling. Karen, red-faced and defeated, muttered something under her breath before stomping away. I waved and said, "Next time, book a venue you actually own.